Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Wednesday, August 27th, 2025. Let's take a look at the Forex economic calendar for today. Overnight data were quite light. Construction work done in Australia beats the expectations of 1% with the actual number of 3%. So well done, Australia. JFK German consumer climate deteriorates from minus 21.7 to minus 23.6. Bad data from the European country called Germany. We are still waiting for France job seekers total, which is scheduled at noon, and then we enter the US session. Wholesale sales from Canada are scheduled for release at 2:30. Crude oil inventories are scheduled for release at 4:30, together with the Cushing crude oil inventories, and we got some data from the Russian Federation. GDP monthly, retail sales, unemployment rate, all of this data are scheduled for release at 6 o'clock. And we end the day with the 5-year note action from the US scheduled for release at 7 o'clock. So pretty light day in terms of the data release. So without any further ado, let's switch to the chart. We start with euro dollar. Euro dollar 4-hour time frame chart is showing us a almost complete retracement of the recent spike to the upside. We broke below the yesterday's low at 1.1603. Now we are heading towards the level of 1.1586, which is the technical support and a swing low, local swing low from the August 22nd, 2025. In the case of a breakout below this level, the next target for the bears is 1.1560, 1.1540. 7 momentum is weak, only 40 points, and as you can see, there's room to the downside here, there's room to the downside here. However, some technical levels are present in form of the technical support, so maybe we have the bumpy road to the downside. So that's about the euro dollar. Let's start looking at the cable. For our time frame chart of cable is looking bearish again. We've made another local low at the level of 1.3433, and today it looks like the market wants to test this level, especially because this RSI indicator is negative, so the bears are in charge of the market. In the case of a breakout lower, the next target is 1.3385, 1.3368, and that will be far away from the 100 periods moving average. So the situation might look a little bit worse for the bulls. If we apply the trend line, right, to our chart, you can see that just recently we got a bounce from this trend line. So the market recognizes and sees this trend lines, and it's reacting on it. Nevertheless, this is a kind of a weak trend line, so any breakout lower will be definitely another confirmation of the weak sentiment on the British pound, and another movement to the downside might be just around the corner. US dollar index is apparently looking quite well. We are trying to test the yesterday's high at 98.53 and try to break above it in order to get towards the swing high from the August 22nd, located at 98.80. All right, momentum is positive, momentum is quite strong, 57 points. So it looks like the sentiment on the across the board towards the US dollar index is getting a little bit better as the market is reversing back to the upside, right? So possibly most of the markets might find it difficult to rally if they are connected with the US dollar. It looks like the US dollar might be getting stronger across the board. The question is whether this strength is obviously temporary or maybe something bigger. Nevertheless, such as a short movement to the upside after this big spike to the downside is quite optimistic. It is quite bullish, and if we add this trend line, then we can see that now the market is in the very interesting place, and it looks like this market doesn't want to actually move far away from this level, because if there is a breakout higher above this this congestion here, trend line and the technical resistance, this is a very, very bullish indication. Next target obviously 98.80 and then 99.07 and higher we go. Okay, so please keep an eye on the current situation on the US dollar index. If we break higher, then we have a bullish breakout to the upside, and the US dollar should gain across the board even more, which means that the gold might be looking for reversal, and apparently we got this reversal possibly completed, or possibly not. Why? Because right now we are in the very, very interesting point on the chart where the market is testing the recent breakout to the upside. So any movement back below this level here, 3,374, is bearish obviously. So now this level here is a technical support for now, and this level here is a technical support for now. Any rally or breakout to the upside by the US dollar index might cause bigger movement to the downside on gold, most likely towards 3,357, where the 100 periods moving average is. Momentum is quite nice, momentum is quite strong, 55 points, so we are still above the level of 50. So generally bulls are in charge of the market. Nevertheless, very, very interesting situation here on the gold market. Please keep an eye on this market. Bitcoin bounced from the level of this here 714, and the bounce was very, very short-lived because we hit the technical resistance 111,900 and the market reversed. Right now the market might be going towards the lows again, especially if we look at the RSI. We can see that the RSI is still negative right now, 40 points. There is no chance to even challenge the neutral level. That would have to be above this the technical resistance. Otherwise, the outlook for the Bitcoin is back to the negative. And last but not least, let's take a look at the Ethereum. The Ethereum bounced from the technical support just recently, 4,368. So now it's a technical support. To be honest, I will just move it to the newest data, 4,309. This is the level, the current technical support. We got this very nice movement to the upside. We broke even above the level of 50 on the RSI. Nevertheless, it starts looking bad yet again. If we move our technical resistance, most likely it will be this level here. Then we can see that the situation for the bulls is getting worse, because that's a kind of a nice important level for the bulls and for the bears. So we need a breakout above the blue arrow indicator, blue arrow level, not indicator, in order to continue towards the 5,000 level. Otherwise, this will be treated as the corrective bounce, and then downside is still open. Right now it's hard to say what kind of a wave is being done. Possibly we are just going up and down, because the wave 4 on a larger time frame chart, larger cycle, is being developed. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.